Here are the horses and drivers on post parade for tonight's 8th race. For $5,000 claimers, the purse $2,800. Number 1, Last Lecture. Martin Rain, the owner. Dan LeBlanc drives. 2, Let There Be Rock. Rick Webb driving for owner Carol Wood. Go Mud is the 3, Gord Brown driving for a numbered Ontario Corporation and John McMillan. Claim in on 4, Normstrikesfame, Doug High driving for Mark Nelson. Next to parade number 5, SOS Mock Extreme. It's Reg Gassian driving for Gary Smith and Jamie McEachern. Russell Moore, the owner. Tony Kerwood driving 6, Mr. XL. 7, Rhapsodys Star, owned by Danielle Lee Gassian. Dan Gassian drives. 8 is Capital Trip. Thomas Litt driving for Amanda Fine. Rock and Roll Harmony 9 completes the field, owned by McMaster Stables Incorporated with Nick Boyd. That's your field for tonight's 8th race. Only 4 minutes until post time. Once again, 1 claim entered on 4, Normstrikesfame. And the starting gate picks up speed for tonight's 8th race. Field now into the backstretch. They're at the start. They're off and pacing. There goes Go Mud. First to fire to look for that early lead. The procrastinating Normstrikesfame right up alongside now and looks to take over. Last Lecture has come away from the gate in 3rd. Showing up 4th on the outside. That's Capital Trip forced to go on with it. Further back to Let There Be Rock. Then comes SOS Mock Extreme just ahead of Rock and Roll Harmony. Next to Mr. XL, Rhapsodys Star trails the field. They swing off the turn to the quarter pole in 28-2. They move in front of the grandstand for the first time. Here comes Capital Trip on to take over the lead, post 8 and all. Normstrikesfame will relent and sit in the pocket. Go Mud is 3rd in line. Last Lecture is the 4th one. Let There Be Rock is racing 5th. Then in 6th to SOS Mock Extreme. Trying to follow that move is Rock and Roll Harmony, ahead of only Mr. XL and Rhapsodys Star. They pass the half in a lively 56-4. Capital Trip leads it by a solid 3. Tracking from 2nd, Normstrikesfame. Go Mud begins to back through the field abruptly for Brown. Beginning to pick it up, Let There Be Rock. On the move to the outside, SOS Mock Extreme, Rock and Roll Harmony up the inside. It's further back to Rhapsodys Star. Then comes Mr. XL. And Last Lecture, 3/4, 125-3. They're on the final turn. Capital Trip has it by a solid 4. Normstrikesfame is trying to tighten in from 2nd. Let There Be Rock is a closer 3rd. Mr. XL is trying to attack from 4th as they turn at the top of the lane. Capital Trip. Thomas Litt is all over this one, but here comes Doug High. Normstrikesfame paces right on past to win it. Tight for place and show under the line in 156. Winner, SOS Mock Extreme was 8th, Mr. XL 5th, Rhapsodys Star 3rd. Capital Trip was 2nd. Rock and Roll Harmony